The Basilica of Our Lady of Peace in Ivory Coast's capital, Yamoussoukro, was built in part to memorialize former President Félix Houphouët-Boigny. For many Ivorians, his 33-year rule represented a period of stability. After his death, a conflict between North and South split the country in two until 2009. Today, once again, armed groups in the north, this time linked to al-Qaida and Islamic State, are carrying out attacks. Father Franck Allatin is the rector of the Basilica. He told VOA peace is an essential part of Ivory Coast culture.
If you want peace, you should prepare war. And our first president, Félix Houphouët-Boigny, thought otherwise. For him, if you want peace, you should prepare for peace. And the way of preparing peace is working on the mind, the heart of people.
In January, the Ivorian government announced it would spend $55 million on a job creation programme to win the hearts and minds of young, unemployed men in the north who they say are more vulnerable to recruitment by terror groups.
The government analysed the situation and understood that it was necessary to provide an economic response, a social response to this phenomenon. You can't just come with armoured tanks, you can't just come with a military force just to fight terrorism.
In the northern town of Kong, close to where attacks have taken place since 2020, young men struggle to find work. Basina Kanate is a 25-year-old tailor who opens his shop every day, even though customers rarely come anymore.
For me, there is not enough work here. I say this because it is true that there are many people who went to school, but as soon as they get their baccalaureate, they go to look for work elsewhere, because there is no work here.
Samou Bashiate says he is unemployed.
I didn't go to school. I went to a Quranic school and then I learned to drive from the truck drivers. There's really no work. We are just waiting for the cement or cashew truck to arrive so we can go and help unload and get some money.
Meanwhile, analysts say terror groups offer incentives to young recruits.
In the north, young people are recruited for money. They are offered money, motorbikes and sometimes even plots of land for cultivation. Especially for poverty-stricken populations, these are extremely important things.
As for Kanate, he says he's angry at the government.
Yes, of course I am, because if the government had set up companies and factories in the locality, young people would have had something to work with and make money.
Despite multiple requests, the government was unable to introduce VOA to beneficiaries of its job creation project, although they say the project has started. Henry Wilkins for VOA News, Kong, Ivory Coast.